Specjalnie to tylko pewnie po plaży pochodziłaś do przyjaciół. Że mogą tylko na stopach. Rima, you are the love of my life. Since the day I met you, I knew we had something special between us. The days we spent together make me love you more as each one passes by. You are also my life's greatest blessing. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. It is with you I will fall asleep, and with you I will wake up. I love you, Giorgio.
Something like that.
It's like, looks like I'm helping you guys. So
Yeah, right.
all on the clips on here for your next size. You have to see that there's a bunch of bolts and just figure that one out. Then this goes to the end. It just clips like this and it's hidden behind it.
You can laugh, you can smile, you can nod. There we go.
Yeah.
That's such a sweet lift. Wow.
Yeah. And you don't feel alcohol.
No, you don't even feel any alcohol, dude.
It tastes like cider to me.
Reminds me of, you know, it reminds me of childhood. Doesn't this single remind you of preschool?
A couple of these, I won't be able to go to the gym.
Just a little bit. How's that hand either? Looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
Smile.
Make sure to try to
You can help him with whiskey.
You look good.
We're taking our cue.
You look good.
umocnij wiarę naszą i nadzieję w serca nam wlej.
So my dear friends, I welcome you all, especially Giorgio and Rima, on that special day, the day of sacrament of matrimony, probably the wedding day, which is beautiful and important. And also, I welcome all distinguished guests who have come all the way from United States of America, from Poland, maybe from other countries, just to share the joy of our lovely couple. So we want to pray together for them and with them, and we ask for God's blessing for Giorgio and Rima on that important and beautiful day. Giorgio and Rima, czy chcecie dobrowolnie i bez żadnego przymusu zawrzeć związek małżeński?
Chcemy.
Czy chcecie wytrwać w tym związku, w zdrowiu i w chorobie, w dobrej i złej doli, aż do końca życia?
Chcemy.
Czy chcecie z miłością przyjąć i po katolicku wychować potomstwo, którym was Bóg obdarzy?
Chcemy.
Prośmy Ducha Świętego, aby uświęcił ten związek i dał narzeczonym łaskę wytrwania. Niech ich miłość przez Niego umocniona stanie się znakiem miłości Chrystusa i Kościoła.
Ja, Giorgio, biorę Ciebie, Rima, za żonę i ślubuję Ci miłość, wierność i uczciwość małżeńską oraz, że Cię nie opuszczam aż do śmierci. Tak mi dopomóż, Panie Boże Wszechmogący, w Trójcy Jedyny i wszyscy święci.
Ja, Rima, biorę Ciebie, Giorgio, za męża i ślubuję Ci miłość, wierność i uczciwość małżeńską oraz, że Cię nie opuszczę aż do śmierci. Tak mi dopomóż, Panie Boże Wszechmogący, w Trójcy Jedyny i wszyscy święci.
To Bóg złączył, człowiek niech nie rozdziela. Małżeństwo przez was zawarte ja powagą Kościoła katolickiego potwierdzam i błogosławię w imię Ojca i Syna i Ducha Świętego.
Rima, przyjmij tę obrączkę jako znak mojej miłości i wierności w imię Ojca i Syna i Ducha Świętego.
Giorgio, przyjmij tę obrączkę jako znak mojej miłości i wierności w imię Ojca i Syna i Ducha Świętego.
Myślę, że możemy ich nagrodzić tak.
Niechaj miłość Twa jak potężna fala spłynie tu przez łaski Twej strój, Chryste dotknij nas. Niechaj miłość Twa jak potężna fala spłynie tu przez łaski Twej strój, Chryste łaski Twej sny, Chryste, Zmienia
And to everyone, thank you for coming and celebrating this beautiful day. And I appreciate for all the effort that you put in to come from far away. And let's just drink and have a good time.
I would like that all of you will enjoy today, this night. We will have to drink a lot, to dance a lot, and to continue tomorrow. Have good evening for everybody.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brandon, and I've been Giorgio's friend for over 20 years now, before PowerPoints even. When Rima and Giorgio asked me to give this speech, I went through a couple versions, and I came up with two that I really like. One is 3 minutes, and one is 30 minutes. I'll give you the 3-minute version. And then after that, I'll give you the 30-minute version, and you can tell me which one you liked more. But the reason why I had 30 minutes of material that I'm going to cut out is because it's been 20 years of growing up alongside one of my best friends. I mean, growing up together with Giorgio and Nelson and Ellie, and we helped each other grow into people, into young men, into what the man that I see today, the smart, caring doctor. I want to tell you a few things that I admire about Giorgio. His love of learning is one. Even when he was a young kid, he always wanted to learn more. He would even read his chapters into a tape recorder, and he would listen to it when he was running or he would be sleeping, right? He would also, though, like to learn by conversation. He loved talking to people. He does, right? He loves talking to people. And probably about everything. He will ask you about politics, religion, every hot button topic, but because he genuinely cares what you think. And so that leads to the second thing that I love about Giorgio is his love of language. He speaks 4 languages, and the reason why he learns them is to talk to other people. I mean, even when he interned at a hospital in Hollywood, Florida, before he became a doctor, he learned Creole so that he could better speak to the patients that no one else could speak to. He focused and tried daily for those people. And I see that even today in his own practice, where he talks to me about his bedside manner, making sure that the patients know that he cares. And that leads to the last thing I want to talk about briefly with Giorgio, is his focus on family, on friendship, on the people that he wants to know and love. And the thing that Giorgio has that a lot of other people don't have is that he has the ability of heart speaking to heart. He has that language capacity. He is what comes from the Italian sincere, sincere, without wax. See, back then, when people had their inferior products in the marketplace, they would put wax in the cracks. And so then when the sun baked down on them, the wax would melt and you would see. But Giorgio is all stone to the core. He's heart. He is without wax, sincere, sincere. And I am so glad and proud that he's met another sincere person in Rima. I mean, since I've known her, she's always made me feel included, always made me feel like I was important. And Giorgio, you found another sincere person, a stone as well, that you can build your home and your house with. And so tonight, and I'm gonna cut it now, because, you know, yeah, sorry. It's already 12. So I'm going to cut it now, and I'm just going to say that marriage is not just about meeting the person you can live with. It's about meeting the person you can't live without. And so tonight, I wish you both love and happiness for many years forward. Gratulazie. Congratulations, Giorgio and Rima.
All right, so my name is Steven, for those who don't know me, and I know Brandon kind of talked a few minutes about Gio in his younger years. I don't know what those pictures are. Anyway, we'll see what comes on the screen. But so Gio and I met about 5.5 years ago. I was finishing up my first year of emergency medicine residency in Orlando, Florida, and he was finishing up his third year of medical school at UCF. He was actually rotating through one of the medical services that I was on, and we kind of sort of immediately hit it off. We just had a lot in common, mostly sports and fitness. For those that you know him pretty well, he is a huge Florida Gator fan and a diehard Miami Dolphin fan. And it's really exciting to talk to him like right now, and then talk to him in like a month or two after the first 2 or 3 Dolphins games. So. But like I said, we just got along real well, and 2-3 months later, it just worked out, and we became roommates. And between then and now, I've seen his priorities change, and this picture's kind of fitting. Actually, both those pictures are kind of fitting, where I'm going with this. His priorities then were bulking up at the gym and eating out back steakhouse. And we pretty much hung out 24/7, around my crazy hours in the ER and his classes. And this is how a typical day went for us. We'd wake up, eat, go to the gym, eat again, maybe go to the gym again, eat some more, take probably too many vodka shots, and then go party. But then all of a sudden, about 6 months later, things sort of changed. I saw a shift in Gio. He wasn't hanging out as much. He was more quiet. He mentioned to me that he had met a girl, and the only thing he told me that time was, she's Polish. But he was really excited about that. It wasn't until a few weeks later I kind of caught on and figured out that he was really more interested in her than what he had initially told me. But he was secretively timing his hangouts, his dates with her around when I worked overnight, so I had no idea. But then finally he started, Rima was coming around more, he was talking about her a lot more, and I could really see how he appreciated her. He was wining and dining in her, and I could just see how they were really becoming more of a couple. On that same note, Gio is one person I would consider like a true gentleman. And what I mean is, traditionally, you're supposed to, talk to the family, the father of the bride, and ask for their hand in marriage. But this day and age, with our generation, that really doesn't happen a whole lot. But I just found out a couple days ago that when Gio did first come over here to Szczecin a couple years ago, he asked Mr. Aliska for hand in marriage. So again, just kind of shows how much of a true gentleman that Gio is to do something like that. But aside from Gio, over to Rima, have to give her all the credit in the world, because as their relationship became much stronger, Gio found out that he was going to be doing his residency outside of Florida, up north in Philadelphia. And if of those of you that know Rima, she really does not like the cold weather. And I also found out from Gio a few days ago that she lets him know every single morning how much she does not like the cold weather. So on top of that, Gio's now doing his surgical residency, which is very strenuous, tough hours, really no free time. She's finishing up law school here in Florida, and somehow she manages, when she has free time, to go up and visit Gio, and then ultimately moves up to Philadelphia the last few years to live with him. And I think that this just kind of proves and shows their commitment and love to each other. So Rima, thank you. And I think it's safe to say his priorities from the gym and working out have now moved on. His number one priority is Rima. Lastly, I just want to say thank you to your parents, Mr. Aliska, Camila, Mrs. Wojciechowski, for allowing us all to experience this special occasion in your beautiful homeland here in Poland. And I just want to say, dziękuję.
Joking aside, it was apparent that Rima was head over heels, and I can only say I've never seen Rima happier. Despite everything that Rima has accomplished in her young life, I know she will cherish this marriage and your lives together above all. And Gio, thank you so much for bringing such happiness and constant joy to my best friend and taking care of her now and forever. I invite everyone to raise their glass as we toast this beautiful couple in this first day for the rest of their lives. I love you both, and I wish you happiness and love you so desperately deserve. All right. Cheers.
She started talking to me about that she's seeing this nice, funny, and smart guy. Well, me as her best friend, yeah, that's about you. I actually have to ask all the right questions to see if you can get my approval, you know, like if you tick all the boxes. Well, surprisingly, you did. So, well, it was all good. So what I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'm really happy for you both. I wish you all the best and eternal happiness. I'm there for you, and I hope you're going to be good. I'm giving you my best friend, sister.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Every little, every little, every little, every little, every little, every little. Because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? Before I let you get away, yeah. Are you gonna be my girl? Kicking Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now yo just wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. So don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night. The chemical, physical, kryptonite. Help us to the base and the fading light. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. Forever now, forever now. Take my heart. Forever now, forever now. Let's start forever now. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my life with laughter, and somehow you make it better. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. I moje dni, wszechobecny pośpiech czasu znak naznaczy. Może przez to tak lubię wracać tam, gdzie byłem już, pod ten balkon pełen trący grusz, na uliczki te znajome tak, do znajomych drzwi pukać myśląc, czy nie stanie w nich czasami ta dziewczyna z warkoczami. Lubię wracać w strony, które znam,
Uwaga, biegnij.
Card with your name on it. Wódka.
A shot of vodka with vodka in it.